You know, I hear this all the time. And what I hear is, that sounds too good to be true. And honestly, I totally get it. We've all been taught to be skeptical. We've all been taught to be cautious, especially when something sounds and looks so amazing. I mean, think about it. Most of us have probably been burned before, as long as we've lived. Whether it's to be convinced of a slick sales pitch, by an offer that wasn't as good as it seemed, or when you hear strategies that can help you grow your wealth safely, securely, eliminate market risk, and even retire tax-free with less fees and less expenses. I mean, it's natural to question it, right? But here's the thing. Just because something is unfamiliar doesn't mean that it's not real. When I talk about what I do for people, I want everyone to know it's not magic, it's just math. These financial strategies, they're grounded in tax laws, sound and sage financial planning principles. And they're the same tools major corporations, some of the biggest banks in the world, and a lot of extremely wealthy families have used for decades upon decades. In fact, everything I share, everything I do can be verified, is verified, researched, and validated. I'm even going to show you the numbers, which is what I'm going to do for you today. I'm going to show you a present position and a future position. I said that in a lot of my newsletters. And so here's my invitation. Instead of saying it's too good to be true, ask, how does it work? And then let me walk you through it step by step. Let me help you verify and validate. And then I think you're going to see for yourself not only what's possible for your practical situation, but what you could possibly achieve. Remember, being cautious is wise, but being skeptical without the facts can cost you the opportunities you deserve. So without further ado, I'm going to get with this week's success story, which I'm really excited about. All right, so what we're going to talk about here is some clients that came to me. We're going to call them Chris and Martha. But when Chris and Martha came to me, they said, hey, we're doing pretty good. We just want to make sure that what we're currently doing has high probability of success in the future, adjusted with some market risk, some taxation, and some inflation. And so really quickly, here is what we call a present position. And now a present position is essentially just all the inflows that we have, all the money and income sources while we're currently working, as well as all the ones that we're going to have when we're not working, like Social Security, pensions, and things of that nature, as well as all of our assets. So all the places we're going to draw from when our income gets turned off from employment, and then we turn on some of our other income sources. So it's more like a spending plan, if you will. So, as well as liabilities, any credit cards, car loans, student loans, things of that nature. And then, of course, healthcare in retirement, which was always something that we check to make sure no one's going to trigger IRMA and all that stuff. So here's what we're going to do. When I come in here and have all of the data and I run someone's scenario out in their current age and all of their income left to right, they make $303,000 a year. They pay $115,000 in taxes. They have $187,000 of spendable income, making some money contributions to their 401k. And they're paying their mortgage. Then they have actual lifestyle spending, which is a number that I focus on a lot, $153,000. I take the $153,000 and I'm going to just adjust that with inflation, which is the inflation rate, which is I'm going to use is their current age until life expectancy. And then when they stop working at age 65, which is when they wanted to retire, I'm simply going to turn on the available accounts they have. And this is called a guaranteed lifetime income spending plan. So once I turn all these income sources on from 401ks, silver, managed money accounts, all the different accounts that they have, these fine folks run out of money and have to go back to work right at age 86. So pretty interesting scenario here, given that they've done pretty well, in my opinion, saving up a couple of $1 million at 49 and retiring at 65 with some pensions. And so they came to me and said, hey, Jim, can you fix this in terms of, can you make it so that I don't run out of money? I said, I don't know. Let's run some scenarios and move some money around and see what we can do. So essentially what we do is we take the same inflows, the same assets, and we start moving money around to different accounts that are safer, more secure, less expensive. I like to be focusing on helping people only make money, never lose money, and when at all possible, never pay any taxes on the gain, the growth, and the extraction. By doing that and utilizing the tools that I have, I was able to not only get them to retire when they wanted to retire, keep their income adjusted with inflation, but never run out of money, And as a matter of fact, we solved that big problem for them, which was fantastic. But we also get into a fantastic situation where we can compare side by side what is going to be safer, what is going to be more efficient. And so here we did a pretty interesting scenario where they have their present position, this is where they're currently at, and then modeled their future position, which is what I built with math. So the end result here is pretty spectacular in my opinion. We just go out to age 90 and let's compare them side by side, apples to apples, and just see how we did. This particular scenario here is $10 million better than over here. And remember, at age 86, they're back to work in their present position versus having another $6.7 million better. So one could argue that a $6.7 million benefit to have their present position improved by the future position. But if they live to 90, which is as far out as I can go here, it's a $10 million difference. So a fantastic opportunity to take someone's financial situation and improve it by making it safer, more secure, less susceptible to market risk, and just overall a lot better. So that's this week's success story. I'm going to be doing these from now on, where I'm going to have a case study showing people how I took someone's present position and improved it by at least $1 million, which was my goal, and then how that impacted in their future position. And so if you're somebody that doesn't know what your present position is, or doesn't know if your present position is going to work, don't hesitate to reach out to me and let's get to work and build your present position. Knowing that your present position is going to last throughout your entire life expectancy is what we're after. If your present position works and it lasts throughout your entire life expectancy, wouldn't you want to know? Well, of course you would. Go to jimstryker.com, schedule an appointment, respond back to this email, reach out to me however you can. I'd love the opportunity to get your present position built and kind of see where you're at. All right? See you next week. Take care.